All right, Steve, let's head down to Austin. The Longhorns, they had a few of their most important targets on campus over the weekend. Steve Sarkisian and his 5 stars. Let's talk about it. We'll start with offensive tackle Michael Fasusi. He seems like he could be narrowing things down. He's taken so many trips. How do you see this recruitment now that he's taken this official to Texas?
Yeah, talking to him on Sunday, he said it's coming down to Texas, Texas A&M, and Oklahoma, and now he's going to talk to his family and try and figure it out. He said it's going to be hard because all three of those programs gave him a lot to think about, specifically Texas this weekend. He talked about the resources the football program has and the resources around Austin, and he also loved the presentation by the strength and conditioning staff. So there's been a lot of positive buzz around Texas for Michael Fasusi, but nobody should sleep on Oklahoma and Texas A&M. And I think that there's some confidence around Norman that they're in a great spot for Michael Fasusi as well.
All right. It's a pair of 5 star wide receivers on campus and Khalil Lockett and Jamie French. Do you think that the Longhorns are in position to land both these guys coming out of this visit?
Sure, certainly at the top or near the top for both of
Mm-hmm.
them. Going into the official visits, they led for each Khalil Lockett and Jamie French. But these visits have been eye openers for both. I think Khalil Lockett goes into decision mode now, and his midweek visit to Alabama was a real needle mover as well for the things we talked about at the top of the show with Jamarcus Shepard, his track record, Kalen DeBoer, just the culture and feel and vibe around the building. Those are all exciting things for Khalil Lockett. But Texas is a program he's always had a keen eye on for a lot of the same reasons. And he said this visit answered a lot of his questions. And Jamie French, he's always spoken highly about Texas, a lot of the same things there. I maybe give them the edge right now, but he's not deciding until late August, August 30th. And I expect him back at LSU in July. And
Mm-hmm.
LSU is making this a real tight one. And I still wouldn't sleep on Mario Cristobal in Miami as well.
How do you feel about, we talk about it a lot, the trio of the 3 5 star wide receivers into Corian Moore, Khalil Lockett, and Jamie French, and the possibility that they all land at Texas. What do you think of that right now?
Well, Texas would be the odds favorite for all three of them, but they could still land none of them. I mean,
Right.
these are very competitive recruitments right now. And if you talk to people that have spent time around Decory Moore on the campuses of Ohio State, LSU, and Oregon, some of them wouldn't even put Texas in the top two. Now, I personally think it's hard to ignore Texas, and I know folks around Austin feel really, really good about Texas's position. But Decory Moore, in my opinion, based on when I add it all up, is not a lock for Texas. And then Khalil Lockett and Jamie French, we just talked about those guys. I thought Texas led going into the official visits for each of them, and they certainly could land these guys, but very competitive recruitments as well.